What's going on, Gorilla Gang? We back with another one, and today we reacting to a TikToker that triumphed over death, chooses life, got stabbed 37 times, shot twice. Uh, Crazy story, man. Shout out to the Family TV. You already know I react to a lot of his videos, so like always, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. We're going channel, come and grow with us, man. With that being said, let's get into the video.
Get stabbed 37 times. She didn't get shot in the face, all that type of shit. The shit was on the news. I'm not Kanye West. It's not gonna be on CNN, fool. It's not. It's on the local news.
The suspect is in custody in connection to a shooting and stabbing incident in Columbus.
The police responded to the scene just before noon today. Here's video our Newsletter 9 crew got of the scene at the Sugar Mill Apartments off Schaumburg Road today. Police tell us a male suspect has been arrested.
And both he and the female victim were taken to the hospital. It's unclear how serious their injuries are at this point. The investigation is ongoing.
Fam, I'm a firm believer in God. Hopefully, most of us believe in something. I truly believe there's nothing on this earth nobody can do to cause harm to you, to take you from this earth if it's not your time. And today we got a living testimony, a true example of that. Relationships can be a beautiful thing, or it can get very ugly. Today we look at one of the most tragic stories a relationship can offer. Today we shine light on a woman who fought for her life with an on-and-on relationship for the past 6 years. And on the third week of January, her life almost ended when her on and off boyfriend did the unthinkable. You see, this was first brought to my attention when a TikToker had recently let his audience into his personal life. A man who go by the moniker Teddy has spoken on an unfortunate situation that involved his mom, a woman who was stabbed over 30 times and shot twice by her significant other. Today we hear their story. We go over the details, we pay our respects, we see where can we support, and we also see where we stand today and hear a powerful message from the victim's sister. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Find me Tish, 50 years old, a loving mom, grandmother. She loved to do TikToks as well.
All I wanna hear is in the visions of Stop pointing fingers, the blame is on me.
Scar right here, right? So I didn't feel sexy or anything when I wore certain outfits, so I wanted to cover it up. So what Dim did was she used the scar as like the backbone or the spine of the butterfly, and now it's camouflaged. So that's the butterfly. Then I have a time clock, and I use 413 for I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. So that's what that represents. Then I have another butterfly, some more roses, flowers, or what have you. So again, this was the scar, and she camouflaged it in, I guess it's the butterfly body or spine or back. I don't know if a butterfly has any of those things. I'll have to look it up. But anyway, to serve its purpose for my scar, my butterfly has a spine, okay?
As you can see, she was full of light. She was in an on and off relationship with a 50-year-old man for the past 6 years who go by the name of Felito Daniel. Somehow, things would take a turn for the worse. January 17, 2025, Columbus, Georgia police were called to the Sugar Mill Apartments at around 2 p.m. where they found Letitia Walton, aka Tish, stabbed 37 times and shot twice, once in the face and once in the shoulder. Outside, they found Tish's boyfriend covered in antifreeze with zip ties around his neck. His clothes had blood on them. Police later determined that the defendant had placed the zip ties on himself, and that was all that was given to the public at the time. And 2 days later, on the 19th, Tish's son will go to his TikTok and say the following.
Now, this ain't something that I was gonna bring to TikTok, but everybody kind of know about it already. And my mama been on my page a few times. A lot of y'all know my mama. A lot of y'all follow my mama on here. A lot of y'all follow my mama and don't even know that it's my mama. But my mom was shot twice 2 days ago by her ex-boyfriend. She was shot one time in the face. She was shot in the shoulder. She was also stabbed 34 times. 9 times in the heart. A lot of the stabbings were defense wounds, but she was stabbed 34 times.
34 times is crazy, man. And to live and to be a living testimony after being stabbed 34 times, it gotta be a higher power that kept her here for sure. Cause that's crazy. Where all them veins and arteries in you, and you getting that shoved in there, cutting them up, and you still live and survive. That's a blessing. You have to serve your purpose. You have to walk in your purpose at that point because you're here for something, and it's something special for sure. It's 34 times stabbed is crazy, and shot in the face though, and shot in the face. Ain't no way it was time for her to check out.
My mama is in stable condition. She was in stable condition the whole time. I've been going to see my mama every day. Every time I tell my mama I love her, she shake her head yes. She put her hand on her heart on the signal that she loved me too. I told her to stay strong. I told her that she's strong. She shake her head yes, very hard. My mama is strong. She gonna pull through. She gonna make it through. I just need everybody prayers.
When I was young, I wanted to be a doctor, but I ended up making oatmeal. I'm Brian Tate. I'm the...
As you can see, he was going through it. He didn't know whether his mother was going to make it or not. But as we know, fam, God the biggest, and he had other plans. And she's still breathing. Now, as Tish was receiving care for her injuries at Columbus Regional Hospital, her ex-boyfriend was arrested. And more details started to come out. Like the 911 call, it came from Tish's ex-boyfriend, who pretended to be dead, then locked himself in the apartment unit. Further investigation showed that Daniel had made purchases, including a knife and antifreeze hours prior to the incident. The firearm used was a .22 caliber revolver, which had been reported stolen in Texas. Number 4's first court appearance almost 2 weeks later, where Tish's sister had spoke up on her behalf as she's still recovering in the hospital. Tish's son gave an update on his mom via TikTok. Check it out.
Hey, what's good, y'all? I know a lot of y'all been asking about my mom. I do have an update. I have a great update. They took her off the ventilator today. So she is 100% breathing on her own again. She's in good spirits. She's recovering. Also, I know a lot of y'all been asking, where can y'all donate? We did start a GoFundMe. If you want to donate anything, you could just click on the link in my bio. It right there. You see what I'm saying? Right there. You can't. You know, I initially told everybody that my mom got stabbed 34 times and shot twice. She did get shot twice. Once in the shoulder, once in the face. The bullet went through this side and out the other. It didn't hit no teeth, no tongue, or none of that. You see what I'm saying? But she did get shot in the face. But it is a correction. She got stabbed 37 times. 37 times. She is making progress, okay? I seen my mama smile for the first time yesterday. She been talking. She's making progress. If y'all want to donate anything, don't send it to my Cash App. Send it to the GoFundMe. It's in my bio.
Now, for those who feel the need to donate like me, I'll leave the link in the bio for the GoFundMe. Now, the crazy thing is the charges that Tish's ex-boyfriend had got. He's hit with 3 counts, all felonies, and none is attempt murder. The first is aggravated assault. The second is possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime. And the third is possession of a knife during the commission of a crime, with each count carrying a maximum of 20 years in prison. Now, on Monday at 1:30 p.m., Daniel had his first court appearance.
Now, somebody in the comments tell me, why wouldn't he get charged with attempted murder? And he tried to murder her. He tried to murder her. Sorry, y'all, my accent. But yeah, he tried to murder her and didn't get charged with attempt. That's crazy. Like, but I mean, the other charges carry hefty jail sentences. But I think he should have definitely got a charge with attempt. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man, about that.
It was his bond hearing, and Tish's sister had spoke up on her behalf, requesting the judge to give him a no bond. Check it out.
Letitia Walton. Through the grace of God, she is still here physically on this earth with us. But due to gruesome, life-altering injuries that she's recovering from, she's not able to be here today. As such, the family and I are here in her place, and we will continue to be here, but I'm speaking on behalf of Letitia and the family. You hear and read about these type of domestic violence situations, and you may sympathize or empathize with those involved, but it never resonates because it's not you nor your loved one. Well, this one hits home, and to some degree, we're all still in a state of shock, even Tisha. People always say after the fact, I never thought that he or she would do something like that. Well, I've always told people that I never put anything past anyone. Some things may be highly unlikely, but they're always possible. It's truly been a nightmare from the moment that I received a call from my nephew, screaming, saying that my sister had been stabbed and shot. I truly did not know if my sister was alive or not. Tisha's children are suffering horribly. Her mother, father, her brothers, sisters, aunts, cousins, everybody in the family is suffering due to this senseless act. Most importantly, Tisha is clearly suffering the most. This has affected us in more ways than anyone could ever imagine. Tisha has been affected, but we've all been affected emotionally, mentally, physically, and even financially. People say that time heals all wounds, but our wounds are still open and they have not begun to heal. Every time we think that there's a scab forming over our wounds, it's snatched off again. And even more so in recent days, because Tisha's starting to come to, and she's recounted the horrific events of what occurred to her. It's truly heartbreaking to know what my sister has been through. It truly sounds like a scene from a horror movie. We know everyone is innocent until proven guilty, and we know that Felito Daniel will have his day in court. We truly respect and trust the judicial system to the fullest. However, during the meantime, we ask that you not grant him bond because my sister is still fearing for her life. This attempt to take her life occurred on January the 17th. However, the torture began way before that time. We're pleading to the court to hold him until his trial date. That at least will allow her to be at ease to some degree while she heals, knowing that this monster would not have the opportunity to come back and finish the job that he tried to do initially. During the course of this relationship, this man told Letitia and others that she saved his life. So it's disheartening to know that the person who supposedly saved his life is now the person whose life he tried to take so violently. Phil did not face Letitia as a man, but instead waited in her house, unsuspecting in the darkness and ready to ambush her to take her life. But unbeknownst to him, she had the willpower, the resilience, the tenacity, the love of life, the love of her family, the support of friends, and everything else in her to say that this is not over. After my sister was shot twice and stabbed over 30 times, she without a doubt had to put up for the fight of her life. Letitia wants everyone to know that Phil did not dim her light, nor did he dim her shine. With every breath that she's taken, she's glowing more and more by the day. We hope that Letitia's situation and condition, as well as what we're saying on her behalf, is taken into consideration when making any rulings today, specifically about his bond. Please keep in mind that Felito Daniel chose this situation. However, this situation was chosen for Letitia, and that is not fair to her. Lastly, I consulted with Letitia before coming here, and she wanted me to say something specifically. Felito was not the only one involved in this. His family enabled him. Specifically, Kiki, you played a role in this situation. You should be leading by example. You have grandkids. You're the matriarch of this family, and you're too old. It's time for you to put the bottle down and be the person that you should be. That's all I have to say, so thank you.
Now at this point, fam, naturally so, I know you guys wondering, well, what was the motive? Let's just say we got a pretty good idea after this first court appearance, and jealousy may have played a huge part. According to police testimony, Tish ended the relationship with Daniel back in February of 2024. She also took back Daniel's keys to the apartment, and that day on, it's been chaotic to say the least. Police said on the day of the incident, Daniel was seen by a witness acting strange and carrying a bottle of antifreeze around the apartment. As of now, Daniel will be held without bond on all counts. His case was bound over the Superior Court. They also updated his charges to include burglary in the first degree by receiving stolen property. So apparently, he tried to take something on his way out. It's unfortunate. Some people don't know how to accept no and just move on. As we wrap this video up, I want to send love and prayers to Tish and pray for a speedy recovery. I know this story is tragic to say the least, but we thank God she's still here. As mentioned, if anyone would like to donate, the GoFundMe will be in the description. Fam, it's time for you guys to let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. I know this was a crazy story, but the sad reality is that it's more common than that. Fam, this was the story of a woman who was shot twice and stabbed over 30 times by her ex-boyfriend. And then the man wanted to play dead himself. Let me know how you feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And
Yeah, that was crazy, man. Thank God she's still here and she not, they not talking about her in the past tense. But, that's wicked, though. Fam is wicked for that. And these men doing this horrendous acts and murderous acts towards women is just blowing my mind. Like, I can't even begin to think about it, man. I got a mother and I got daughters, and you know what I'm saying? So it'd be crazy. Like somebody that spaz out, and, I have to kill somebody about mine. But, they just, like G says, you're going to let the court system play out and hopefully he get what he got coming to him. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that video in the comments. Like always, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. We are a growing channel, man. Come and grow with us. Y'all already know the spiel. Till next time, we out.